Hello and welcome to another update video about Coti. In this video we want to take a look at the Coti chart. This is the 4-hour chart. Prices come from Binance. It was looking so good for Coti. We broke out of that descending wedge, bullish pattern, broke out above the 20-day moving average, got a little bit of support there, but more or so on that horizontal here. And that was at 48.5, pretty much where we are currently, 48.5 cents. Since then we moved up, came all the way up to that level, which was the 0.214 Fibonacci retracement level. If you remember before in the video I told you we were climbing up those ladders here, finding support between that 46.5 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level and the 0.214. And that's pretty much what happened again. Finding resistance up there, finding support down there. That level throughout has been so strong. In that whole period of consolidation, we haven't fallen below that level. The advantage now is that the 50-day moving average is coming up, so giving additional support. As you can see today, we very briefly fell below that level. Whoever bought Coti at 42 cents must have been extremely lucky. I didn't have a chance to buy. I just bought some ADA and Solana at the dip, but it went very quick. I mean, as you know, we recovered very quickly within a matter of minutes as far as I remember. But yeah, we're finding support first of all on that Fibonacci retracement level, which is that 0.382 at 46.5 cents. And also we are finding support now at the 50-day moving average, that blue line which is creeping up, which is extremely powerful. Now, a few good things happening here now. Even though we dropped, the good thing is you see that strong candle, that strong wick just means that everything down here was very quickly sold out to these prices, and we've been above that level for a while, have a lot of support now on that 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level, and on top of that the 50-day moving average will give us additional support as it did before so many times. You know, here we had support when we were down here at, those were times at 30 cents, we had support by the 50-day moving average. Here we were supported by the 50-day moving average, which was that pullback again, a pullback onto the moving average, which was 23 cents. So as you can see here, and this is what I like, pullbacks. I think, to be honest, I think we might have just waited for that 50-day moving average. That's what Coti did. We have, since the 3rd of August, we've been above the 50-day moving average. I mean, that was the key breakout point, really. That was also around the time when I started to talk about Coti on this channel. We have moved all the way up, and then we pulled back to the 50-day moving average. When I always say it, in an uptrend, if you get a chance to buy a pullback, do it. Again, no financial advice, of course, but that is what I do. And it is certainly better to buy when you have a pullback and you stay above that moving average than buying when you're far away extended. Yeah, we extended away from it again, pulled back, extended away again, and we pulled back. Well, we didn't really pull back, well, it sort of did, but actually we just moved sideways, sort of consolidated and waited for that 50-day moving average to move up. That is what we did, and the good thing is we are doing that again at the moment, finding support again at the 50-day moving average. And again, I think for me this is now a good buying point for me, because the 50-day is indicating, you know, we are moving up here, we have additional support. We probably in the next few weeks, I think we're going to extend away from the 50-day moving average. Now, potentially, I don't know how it will happen, how it will turn out. Nobody knows that. But if Bitcoin drops once more, as I anticipate it will, the question is, will that 50-day moving average hold? Now, I have no crystal ball. I don't know that. But Coti has so much to offer also in the long term. I did say, and yeah, that could be $5 in the next couple of years. And what's all, you know, Jet or DJet, that stablecoin which is coming out. And there are many more things planned. And even though Coti isn't really a decentralized cryptocurrency, and there is a lot about KYC, and they really want to conform to all sort of obligations and everything, which many people don't like. But I think it is a good project. It's a solid project. They work together with Cardano. For every Cardano holder, that is interesting as well. And they have a lot to offer. And they are basically, they're going to be a payment system as well. So, you know, as we creep up here with that 50-day moving average, I think the price will move up as well. Hopefully, and potentially that was really now the last dip before we really can go to the moon here. It will now be a bit critical in the next couple of weeks. If Bitcoin is going to retrace more, that will be important to see what level do we hold. Will we still hold that 46.5 cent level? will we be pushed up by that 50-day moving average? So it's important to stay above that 50-day moving average, okay? That is really critical. What we can see here is that we've just had a sell signal today on the 4-hour chart, but that was obviously because we had that massive drop. What I also want to say is here on the RSI, that we are now quite low, setting us up again for another move to the upside. You can see on the 4-hour chart that is swinging quite often. What is more meaningful is probably here on the daily, and on the daily we are holding a critical level here. So we have, in the last, pretty much since end of July, we have not fallen below that 45, before that level here, 45 on the RSI. So if you see us dropping below that, that could really indicate another pullback, maybe to that ascending trend line here. Keep that line on your chart. I think that is a critical one. If we drop below 45, that is the same like a breakout on a of a support or resistance level on the price chart. That could accelerate down that move, that price move, and that doesn't have anything to do with how bullish I am on Coti. I am extremely bullish, but there can always be short-term price fluctuations, and you can see it on those wicks how volatile Coti actually is. And yeah, I'm a bit skeptical here. It's good news that we have the 50-day moving average now up here, but I'm concerned that if Bitcoin drops once more, it could pull down the price further. We could potentially drop to that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level at 40 cents. That would also be pretty much here that a pullback to that trend line, yeah. That would then mean we would be below the 50-day moving average. That would definitely be an awesome buying price for me if we pulled back to that level. And again, I think that because Bitcoin might drop once more, and it might drag the altcoin market down, and also because of that potential breakout level on the daily, on the RSI. Because if we drop much further, or if we just drop a little bit further, that will break that level on the daily of the RSI. But you know, in the next months, maybe a year, or maybe even a couple of years, I think we could get to $5 for Coti. That's my view. That's the current update, Fibonacci levels and Coti. Alright, hopefully you liked the video. If you did, please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, then please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.